Hi, we're going to do lesson 9 from the Express course. We're going to be working with snowflakes with Anna and Elsa. This is going to help us use the art skills that we learned previously with the looping that we learned in lesson 8. So we're kind of bringing a lot of things together. So I'm going to start by reading. Hi, I'm Elsa of Arnondale. Help me draw a shape. Draw a hexagon with 50 pixel long sides. So they're telling us exactly how to draw a hexagon. It says you will need to move forward by 50 pixels. So we're going to need to move forward by 50 pixels. Turn right by 60 degrees. The turning right by 60 degrees means that after Elsa goes forward, then she's going to turn right, and this is a 60-degree angle right here. And then they want us to repeat that a total of 6 times. Right now, if I would press that, it's going to go across the top of this hexagon, and it will have turned her. We could then move forward by another 100 pixels. Oops, sorry, I should have said 50. I apologize. But what we're going to find out is that we need to repeat that 6 times. 6 times because there are 6 sides to a hexagon. So we're going to put that in a repeat, and we're going to change that number to 6. There we go. Number 2, I'm going to bring this down so that we can see all of the instructions, and I'm going to scooch this over so that we can see this, see a better picture there. So it says, good job. After your hexagon, so they've given us this hexagon code again. It says turn right by 60 degrees. Then draw a line that is 150 pixels long. So they want us, after all of this code, we need to now turn right by 60 degrees. Then we have to draw a line, so we have to move forward by 150 pixels. Then it says, finish by putting Elsa back to the center of the play area using jump to the middle center position. Nice. All right, now number 3. This is where things are, for me at least, getting a little bit tricky. We have a lot of stuff going on, so I really have to take a look at what's going on. So it says, turn this code into a snowflake. Nest all of the code inside another repeat loop and run it a total of 6 times. You should only need to add 1 block. So if we look at this particular code, it says repeat 6 times, move forward by 50 pixels, turn right by 60 degrees. So she's going to move forward by 50 pixels and then turn right by 60 degrees. Then she's going to turn right by, they're going to repeat this 6 times. Then you're going to turn right by 60 degrees, move forward by 150 pixels, and jump to the middle center position. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, so I'm going to just play that one more time for you. It looks like, all right, so she's making this hexagon and that line. If you remember, previously, we made that hexagon and that line. So what they're saying now is that they want this pattern to be repeated 6 times. So I'm going to put a whole nother repeat bar up here, and I'm going to take all of this code and put it in here so that that repeats 6 times. All right. Where do you need to add code if you want to draw a tiny square at the tip of each long line? So again, I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger so that I can see a little bit more. So what they want us to do is, right now we have this line that's running that same pattern that we ran before. So if I want to now add this tiny square at the tip of each line, I'm going to need to put that right after this move forward by 150 pixels. So the moving forward by 150 pixels is what gets her to the end. So now when I get to the end, then I'm going to have to make this box. So these are the instructions to make that box. It's going to be on repeat because there's 4 identical sides to that square. Why isn't this letting me grab it? It's not letting me grab anything. See, we all have trouble sometimes with code. Let's see if I can refresh. All right, let's see. Will it now? Aha, now it's listening. All right. So after the move forward by 150 pixels, that gets me to the end of this line. Now I'm going to make this square. So to make this square, what I need to do is move forward by 15 pixels. How do I know it's 15? Well, I know it's 15 because if I come up here in the instructions, it says each side should be 15 pixels long. You should turn by 90 degrees and repeat that a total of 4 times. So to make that box, I have to move forward by 15 pixels, and then I'm going to have to turn 90 degrees. And I have to repeat that 4 times because, well, there are 4 sides to the square, or to any square. This is in the big repeat that's allowing us to go all the way around. So let's see what happens here. Do you know what I did wrong? Did you see it? Yeah, I should be going left. My boxes are on the wrong side. All right. So now I'm done with number 4. All right. Number 5 is asking us to try changing the shapes or lengths of the lines to make this your own. So they want us to work on this right now. So if I look at that, I can see that it's making the box at the end, and maybe they're asking us to make that different shape at the end. So I'm going to try to make the hexagon at the end. The hexagon is a 6-sided shape, and it's not a 90-degree turn. It would be a 60-degree turn. So let's see where we are now. Okay, so far I have the hexagons at the end, so that's good. But my inside shape looks a little bit different. If you take a look, they have squares. So instead of, and right now I'm looking at the original hexagon. So instead of repeating 6 times, I'm going to repeat it 4 times because to make a square, it's 4 times. And I'll continue to move forward by 50 pixels, that's fine. But to make a square, I'm not going to be turning right by 60 degrees. I'll be turning right by 90 degrees. Looks good. All right. And in number 6, they're saying, let's try something new. This time, skate in a zigzag. So right now, if I press run using this code, it's following the pattern that we did on task 5. That's not the pattern that we want to follow as far as this line goes. So instead of the line, which is right here, move forward by 150 pixels, they're going to give us some directions here. It says, try changing your long 150 pixel line into 6 short lines of 25 pixels. So I don't want one long 150 pixel line. I'm going to take that off, and I'll put those back on. Instead of having this 150 pixels, I'm going to make it 25 pixels. But they are asking me to make 6 of them, so I'm going to repeat that 6 times. And let me move this guy in there. So I'm going to repeat that 6 times to move forward by 25 pixels. But I'm not just going to let it go like that. I don't want to go in a straight line. I want to turn by 45 degrees in alternate directions after each short line to get a zigzag look. So let's see what we're going to do, how we're going to handle this. If I want to make a zigzag, actually, let me take that out and let me take this out really quick. And let's say if we want to make a zigzag, and I'll put this in at the very end. If I want to make a zigzag, I'm going to move forward by 25 pixels, and then I'm going to turn right by, and they said 45 degrees. So I'm going to turn right by 45 degrees. Then I'm going to move forward, so I'm going to do that again by 25 pixels. And now this time I'm going to throw this guy over here just so it doesn't mess me up. Now I'm going to turn, not right, I'm going to turn left by 45 degrees. And they told me to repeat this 6 times. So the next thing I'm going to do is go forward by 25 degrees, and then I'm going to turn right. So I'm going to be repeating this upper pattern 3 times to make it a total of 6 moves. If you would take a look at, and I'm going to just bring all this over here. If you would take a look at this, move forward by 25 pixels, turn right. Move forward by 25 pixels, turn left. And then I'm going to add another move forward by 25 pixels. And then I would be turning right by 45 degrees. And then I would be adding another move forward by 25 pixels and turning left. I would be continuing to add that exact code exactly the way it is here. I'm sorry, take that out. Exactly like it is here, I would be adding that 3 more times. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to put this on repeat. And I'm going to repeat that 3 times. So I'm going to stack my code properly. So that's going to go in there. And then this is going to go in there. All right. You might want to watch that part again to help yourself to better understand that. But that is exactly how I would stack my code. And then after I finish, I'm going to see that there are some challenges here. And feel free to try a challenge, or feel free to, continue to work on a project. Maybe you've done a project in here. There's some really good stuff. And if you're looking for more, if you want more stuff to work on, if you want to practice this stuff more in a different way, please let me know, because I can give you some other opportunities. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that.